What's going on, everyone? We've got some really big Power Ranger news, some important Power Ranger news coming from PowerRangersNow.com, the source of my Power Rangers news when I get it. And if you couldn't tell by the title, or you haven't read the title, you just clicked on the video, Hasbro is planning a live entertainment Power Rangers event. So let's read the article now. The Power Rangers brand is in new hands and Hasbro has some special cooking for 2019. Next year, Hasbro plans to bring a Power Rangers live entertainment event to fans on June 20 and 21st, 2019. These dates will fall on a Thursday and Friday with still more details to come. So that's very interesting. I get the feeling this is going to be some sort of live event. If you read the article later down the line, a lot of people are speculating this could be very similar to the live stage show when Power Rangers was very big back in the 90s, where if you talk to Austin St. John or you've heard Austin St. John's stories, he tells this story a lot where they shut down the traffic in LA for this big stage event, and he talks about how he did this cool jump. I'll link you to that video because it's a really cool video where Austin tells this just really cool story about how he jumped off this stage and he was surrounded by all these pyrotechnic works and stuff like that. It's a really cool story, so fans are thinking that this might be something very similar, because Power Morphicon isn't until 2020, so who knows what Hasbro is planning. The special live event will not necessarily be related to Power Rangers Beast Morphers, as the live entertainment event is set to run in addition to the 26th season show airing on Nickelodeon. The news comes from Hasbro's Casey Collins, who spoke with the Media Brand Licensing Europe at an overseas trade show. Click here for more. I'll click on that later, maybe. Hasbro also revealed their plans to beginning releasing Power Ranger products sooner than spring 2019, because if you didn't hear, apparently the Beast Morpher shelves aren't coming out, not the Beast Morpher shelves, the Beast Morpher toys aren't coming out until spring 2019. That's what I've heard. Maybe they're going to try and push that forward and not push it back and get those toys out there before the show airs, when the show airs. No, where was I? When their toys can start being released on store shelves. Prior to that, Hasbro has planned to begin releasing Power Ranger themed school supplies, costumes, and party goods through the company's best-in-class licensing partners. So this is going to feel very 90s for Power Rangers, getting your costumes, your school supplies, your party themed stuff. This just seems very 90s for me, just very nostalgic, where if you grew up in the 90s like me and you went to a kid's birthday party, it was Power Ranger themed, no doubt about it. If you're friends with a dude or a boy or a girl, they're gonna have something themed Power Rangers related with all the party streamers and stuff like that. Hasbro will also be licensing our other brands they acquired from Saban brands, which includes Luna Petuna, Poppers, Lucis Jr., and more. I don't know any of those brands. And next is a very interesting quote from the Casey Collins from Hasbro. Now let's read this together because it is very interesting. I like how he words this stuff, and it shows that the Power Rangers brand is in good hands with Hasbro from what we've heard so far. It sounds like they're treating the Power Rangers brand with a lot of respect. They're not going to kill it off, they're just going to take it slowly and make good decisions as they go around. They're not going to rush in there and push everything out the door right away. They're nurturing their new baby, and they're making plans for their future. They're going to put Power Rangers through college. So let's read it. Now that we control the entertainment, we are able to integrate new products, offerings, or ideas into the shows, which will do more for our licensing partners. We want to work with the best-in-class partners, and sometimes less is more. I would rather work with the top partners in each of the categories rather than taking a shotgun approach and just signing a deal to sign a deal. Those days are long gone. Casey Collins, Hasbro. So this is an interesting quote from Casey Collins at Hasbro, because he's saying that he doesn't want to sign deals willy-nilly. He wants to plan ahead and work with the best in the industry to make sure the Power Rangers brand grows and expands. Well, it's already a very big brand, but he wants to make sure that he signs with the right people, because if you sign with the wrong company, you're going to fuck over your brand. You're going to get the wrong toys out there, the wrong products. You're going to get shit like quality content out there or shit quality products out there. So you want to sign with the best, and even if that's DVDs, that's toys, that's party stuff, you want to get the best quality stuff to make sure it's good for your fans and your consumers. So I feel like what he said there It's very interesting that he doesn't want to take a shotgun approach. He wants to wait and see what happens, or see who they want to make the offer with. Now, I'm not a businessman, I'll just say that much. I'm a freelance camera operator and editor, so I know nothing about the business world. I just do the job, turn on my camera, and just point and shoot. So that's all I know. I know nothing about the business industry and signing contracts and stuff like that. So it sounds like Casey knows what he's talking about, which is really good. Props to that dude. Now, the article goes on that Power Ranger fans have been speculating that this could be the Power Rangers live show being brought back, because I had no idea they were doing another live show. They were meant to do one last year, but it was postponed, and there's been no word on it ever since. Apparently it was meant to be like some sort of Ninja Steel live show that was going to be going nationwide or citywide. I don't know how those things work, because they come to Australia here and there in a few cities, but I don't know how they operate in America. Probably the same thing, but this kind of slipped under my nose. So people are saying that this could be Power Rangers Live being brought back, but people are saying that if it's only going to be for 2 days, it's only going to appear in 1 or 2 cities, and that's not a lot of cities. There's a lot of people who would have to travel out to do that, so who knows what they have planned if this is Power Rangers Live. Could this be a con for Power Rangers, like its own convention? But a convention is usually held over a weekend, so who knows what is going on, or what Hasbro has up their sleeve for June 20th and 21st in 2019. Only time will tell. So this whole live event is sort of a mystery to me, and I have no idea what Hasbro has planned for Power Rangers. I believe they're in good hands right now. The Power Rangers brand is in good hands with Hasbro. Hasbro has shown that they're going to be treating the brand with respect. We got a lot of that at Power Morphicon this year, where they released the lightning figures, I believe they're called. I can't remember the full name, but those figures look really detailed, and they're only $19.99, so very cheap, very affordable if you're a Power Rangers fan, and very detailed toys. So who knows what on earth is going on with this live event, but I guess we'll find out when we find out. So like I say at the end of every video, if you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye, and have a wonderful day.